Hello, nerds, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. It's the mid-season finale of Fields of the Dead. Yay! Honestly, I can't believe it's already here. It feels like this season just started, but I'm so excited. Before I get too far into it, we are going to jump in to our intros, and I am going to pull up the order, and so I actually know it for once.
Well, I know that I start. So,
Yes, Faye
uh,
starts.
hi, I'm Faye, they, them. I'm going to be playing our sad dad, Jonah, he, him. And I am aiming for tears. If those tears are my own, we'll see. But that is the goal tonight.
That brings it to me. I'm synthetic. You can call me Sin. I use they, them pronouns, and today I am going to be portraying Alex Graham that uses they, he pronouns. And we're gonna have some fun tonight.
I don't trust that voice.
Hey everybody, I'm Danny Mendoza, he, him, Danny R. Mendoza all over the internet, and I am playing Clemente Salvador, he, they, who's gonna have a fine time. Nothing bad could possibly happen, right? Not in Sanctuary.
My turn. Hey, my name is Glyza. He, they, she pronouns in the order of what makes me go E in my brain. I do a lot of things on the internet, but tonight on this internet, on this Twitch space, I will be playing Datu Tiwala. Datu Tiwala is happy and great because he's able to introduce his group of friends to his best friend. It's wonderful. There's nothing bad about that.
Nope. Hi everyone, I'm Slay. My pronouns are they them. I'm playing Eddie McGee, who is she her, and she's only had to kill one person. She's fine. We're not gonna have to kill anyone else, right? Right?
I love that everybody's so hopeful for tonight's episode. Hi, everyone. I am your storyteller, Sophia Olivia Scott, and my pronouns are she, we, and I'm going to direct you over to our lovely chat where you can see links for our Discord, our YouTube, and our content warning for this episode. Well, not this episode, but the show in general. Lots of stuff can come up. Make sure to keep yourselves safe. And if you need to leave and take care of yourself, please do. Otherwise, we hope you enjoy the episode. Tonight, we have a special monologue from Eddie.
From who?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. I thought you said Maggie. I'm like, who's Maggie? All right, Eddie. All right, that's me. Hi. Sorry, I'm nervous. Mama, I just killed a man. Placed my hands upon his neck, made it twist, and now he's dead. Mama, my life had just begun, and now I've thrown it all away. I'm sorry I'm not Daddy, Mama. Daddy was kind, patient. He saved people. Who the fuck have I saved? No one. Except you, Mama. When I killed that man that hurt you after Daddy died, you wouldn't even look at me when the cops took me away. And that was the last time we saw each other. I've killed a lot of people since then, Mama. Not all of them deserved it. But I'm not Daddy, of course. I've given up, Mama. I've given up that we're ever gonna see each other this life or the next. I'm not going where you are. But I'll let that man know that he prayed for his soul when he died. Maybe it'll be a small comfort to him while we both burn. End monologue.
All right. Thank you for that. So, quick recap, just because we had quite a few things happen last episode. Jonah is currently in surgery. Alex and Dashu are at the friend pit. Eddie is preparing for violence. I'm assuming because it seems like that's headed your way. Uh, we are going to actually start with Alex and Datu at the friend pit.
Alex gives Datu a big hug and says, please just don't make it any worse than it already is.
What do you mean?
You'll understand. And Alex takes the spike laden 2x4,
Alex?
raises it up,
Alex?
and glides down into the pit
Alex, what are you doing?
using the 2x4 as an anchor.
Alex. Alex, you don't have to do this. They're not doing anything wrong.
They go to the first friend,
Alex.
grab them
Please.
by the skull,
Alex, no.
throw them down to the ground,
Alex, please.
and
You don't
stomp
have to
their
do this.
heel.
You don't
into
have
the
to do this,
skull.
Alex. They're fine. They're safe. They're not doing anything wrong, Alex. Please.
Alex takes the 2x4,
Please.
hits the next friend upside the head,
No.
driving the head into the wall,
No, Alex. Please, Alex. Please.
and continues the slaughter.
No, please. And Datu continues to beg Alex. He's on his knees, and as every single one of them dies in front of Datu, every single word that comes out of Datu is just, please, no, they're my friends. Alex, please.
Alex has tears in their eyes as they do what needs to be done. They were bad people. They have to be erased.
Datu doesn't say anything.
Alex slowly climbs out of the pit and comes up to Datu. And they put their hand on Datu's shoulder and say, you'll understand one day, even if it's not today. Come on, let's get back to Sanctuary.
Datu follows, but he doesn't say anything.
And as Alex walks away, just with the 2x4, gives it a good thrust toward the ground to shake off any excess pieces of flesh that are still stuck to it.
Alex and Datu, please take stress for that. Back inside Sanctuary, Clemente, you are helping, correct?
Yeah.
With Jonah?
I'm doing everything that I can with the medical experience that I have and the materials that we have. I'm trying not to get in the way of the people who know better than I do, but I am not going to lose someone else. So with a bit of desperation, I am doing everything that I can with as much self-control as I can muster, trying to have a bit of detachment, but I don't feel detached. I feel deeply invested in a way that probably makes me worse at my job than I should be right now. But I can't help it. I'm one of the few people here who could try to do something. So here I am.
Okay. I'm gonna offer you a way to do this. You can roll yourself and get extra dice from Dr. Thompson, or I can roll as Dr. Thompson and give him bonus dice.
So I would love to be the one to do it because I advanced and I took emergency medicine +2 bonus to medicine rolls when stabilizing a critical injury that requires basic medical gear. Which I believe would then, on balance, mean it's probably more helpful for me, although I don't know how many dice you're rolling. Also, from a story perspective, I just think that because Clemente is so invested in Jonah surviving and in a way that has some blinders up and makes it so that Clemente is not necessarily thinking super clearly, going to want to be more hands-on about this, even if the other person knows more.
Okay.
Then
Love it. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
All right, perfect. So that is empathy medicine with, and do I take a bonus die off of this other person then?
Yep, you'll get one bonus die from Dr. Thompson, and then bonus
Cool.
die for your new talent.
Cool. So that is 11d6 that I just rolled, and I got 2 6s.
Hey, that is more than enough.
Beautiful.
Jonah, good news. You're not completely healed, but you are stabilized. And you are stabilized. You do have a critical injury that needs time to heal.
Right. If I
forgot to open
remember
the book.
correctly, I don't remember what my injury was.
I believe
Whatever.
it was a shoulder slice.
It's always the shoulder. But if I remember correctly for the rules, the one stabilizes me and then the extra one gives me 1 HP back, right? So
Yes.
I'd be at battered.
Yes.
All right, cool. But yeah, the shoulder slice does sound accurate. So I'm all stitched up. I'm in pain.
But you're not currently dying. You're not actively about to die.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm stable. At least one way.
Well, speaking of that, I don't know if we'll have the time, but I will say that with you stable physically, Clemente is still sticking by you as long as he can. Worried about Angelica and everything else that's going on, but right now, very focused on what you need and would want to, if we had a moment, be able to talk to you to see how you're doing otherwise.
With a groan and trying not to move the shoulder too much. Looks like we made it out to the other side. And
This time.
But this is the time that I said we'd talk if we got out on the other side.
Yeah. We're alone now, I would imagine. We have privacy.
Yes.
Kick the other doctor out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needed some time to go rest. He just did 2 surgeries back to back. He needs to go rest.
That's entirely fair. Happy to take over watching. You know, you've never known Clemente to be a violent person. There's no reason to think Clemente is going to be violent right now, and certainly not toward you. Absolutely not. But is sitting there playing around with a knife that he was given to help protect himself while having this conversation with you. What is it going to take, Jonah, for you to be able to get through this?
Get through what?
I mean, first this conversation, right? But beyond that, get through all of this. This wasn't always the way things were. It doesn't have to be the last way things are before we die. For a lot of us, most of us maybe, will die while this is still going on, but some of us are going to outlive this. I'd like for you to be one of those people. So what's it going to take?
You know, I wish I could tell you. I if you asked me at the start of all of this, it would have been winter. But I'm trying so hard to be who I was for her. And I'm failing at that.
I say this hoping you receive it the way I intend it. Why would you want to be who you were for her when she's not here?
Because I don't think anyone else is out there that knew her the way she should be. Sure, Kennedy's out there, but Kennedy wasn't in Winter's life like that. And I don't know about any other survivors from her Girl Scout troop or the parents there or from her school, and I don't want the last memory of her to be whoever found her after I left. So I want to be a person that she knew and that knew her.
With that goal, Jonah, your most important priority should be to survive. If you're the last person who truly knew her, then when you die, that bit of her leaves this world. Until or unless you pass it to someone else. And even then, they didn't know her, right? So they can only get so much from you. What I'm suggesting is that you consider that the best way to honor her is not to punish yourself. The best way to honor her is do something much harder than that. Keep living. Make it through. Help make the world that she deserved. Help make a world that makes sure that other kids like her don't end up like her. Other parents like you don't end up like you. It won't be nice, Jonah. It won't feel good. It is a lot easier, I know, to give up, to lay down, to let it come. We get to just do that. I could walk out of these walls and be done. It'd hurt for a little bit, and then it would be over. But we don't get to do that if what we actually want is to help make this better. And if what you want is to help her memory stay alive, then Jonah, you have to stay alive.
I know that you're right. And not just on staying alive, that it's going to be hard. It's been hard. But it's it's very hard to stop suddenly having someone that needed you. And I've done everything that I've done. Yeah, it's reckless. I won't lie about that, but it's driven from the fact that she needed me and I was providing, and so when other people need me, I provide. I give my everything because I don't know anything else. I went from being a kid to being a dad and a husband at the same time, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I love her so much. But it's so hard to stop being someone's everything.
Yeah. You know, Angelica and I never had kids, which I suppose under these circumstances is to some degree a blessing. We did want them. I know in a different way what you mean. Angelica won't be with us forever. And when she goes, I think I'm going to handle it much worse than you. I don't think I'm as strong as you are. When you say that you are looking to be there for other people the way that you were there for her, I understand, I think, what you mean, but I want you to consider who you're really doing that for and what you really want. Because if you're doing it to chase the feeling you were describing, then you're not doing it for the people who you're trying to help. You're just doing it for yourself. And if what you really want is to help these people, then you should take care of yourself so that you can. And you should think more clearly about what you do so that you can be more effective. It won't always feel as good as chasing this, but honestly, does chasing this feel good to you? Does it fill what you have missing? Even a little bit?
Not at all.
I think the ache, the empty hurt that someone we love leaves is good, actually. It's a sign that they mattered, that they lived, that they left an imprint on us. I wouldn't want to lose my pain for Benito. I wouldn't want to lose my pain for Angelica when she's gone. If I lose you, I wouldn't want to lose the pain of that. But I do need to build new things. And if I find my way through after whatever happens to Angelica in the end, I need to honor her. I need to honor Benito. I would need to honor you. You, I would hope, would honor me. I'll go ahead and burden you with that a little bit. This isn't a formal therapy session. We're in the apocalypse. We're friends. I don't need to worry about boundaries. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want, which is if I die, I want you to honor me, not only by carrying that pain, as I already know you will, but by making something better of this world in whatever small way, day to day, that you can. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be fancy, but don't use me as an anchor. Don't use me as an excuse. Don't put me out there as a way to hold yourself back from doing the difficult work of living. Get out there and live and make things better. And that That is all that I would want. And I swear I never met Winter, and I don't know most of the rest of the people who've been in your life who you've lost. I have no question in my mind that almost invariably, maybe invariably, they would want virtually the same thing. I can't make any decisions for you. I wouldn't want to, and I wouldn't try. But I wouldn't be much of a friend or a confidant if I wasn't honest with you. And that is what I honestly see.
You know what? I'm gonna replay your honesty here as well. It fucking sucks having a therapist as a friend.
You know, I get that a lot. I got that a lot before this, too. People don't really like therapists. I don't know what that's about. I do know what that's about. But,
I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna be perfect. I've been living a certain way for a while now, and old habits dying hard, as you've probably heard a million times, but I don't want her memory to die. And if you die before we talk again, I'm going to do as you say, but I swear that you best hold on.
I don't want to die.
I know.
I'm going to try not to die. We'll say I'm not a big believer in self-control. So if this helps, set yourself up to make it easier to do the things you want to do and harder to do the things you don't want to do. So if you decide you don't want to do something, make it annoying for yourself. If you decide you do want to do something, try to make it easier. That's a little bit of pop psychology, but I think it works. I've found it works in my life because truthfully, past a certain point, I feel like once you're in a state where you're negotiating with yourself about something, you've already lost. It's just a matter of degrees. Yeah. And everything else is a foregone conclusion. So don't get into the negotiation, right? Just set yourself up for the thing that you want to do. Don't tell yourself, oh no, I'm a failure of a person because I don't have self-control. Self-control is a myth. On a long enough timeline, we all give in. We do. We know that now, that we live in a world of proliferated torture. It doesn't take that long, right? And it's not about us. We're not weak. That's how the system's built. It's an exploit, right? So don't be so hard on yourself. Set yourself up to do the things you want to do. If you really don't want to do something, don't do it. You know, I love cheese. It's hard to get cheese now. I'm not supposed to have so much cheese. If I don't want to have cheese, I don't have cheese in the house. Easy, right?
Right.
Yeah. I do have cheese in the house, though. I'm just saying. I just, it's...
No, I understand.
Yeah. Not a perfect person over here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for wanting to talk to me. It's nice to have you. I'm glad that I've made you feel comfortable enough to be able to do that. I don't take it for granted.
I'm glad to have a friend like you in the end of the world.
You too. You did me a favor too. This is invigorating for me. Now I feel like I've done something with my day. First, I kept you from dying, and now I gave you a reason to live. I mean, what am I going to do after this? I should go to sleep. I'm done for the day, right? Nothing else is going on. No.
Yeah. And as he sort of looks at the injured shoulder, there's people that I probably should alert that I at least survived surgery.
Yeah, don't let me stop you. I can give you the room, or do you have to go somewhere else too?
Well, have you seen Dalton or Cersei anywhere?
Good question. Sophia, have I seen Dalton or Cersei anywhere?
No, I don't. The last time anybody seen Cersei,
I saw her.
she was with Eddie.
Hmm.
Dalton, he's around some way.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure where Dalton is. Don't really know where Cersei is, but last time I saw Cersei was with Eddie. I could try to help you find Cersei if you'd like.
I think I want to ruminate on what you've said a little bit. I appreciate the offer.
Yeah, I'll give you space. If you do find that you want to go looking for them together, I'll be outside, but I'll leave the room to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Jonah and Clemente, you both can reduce a stress after that conversation.
Thank you.
Eddie, what are you doing?
Eddie being Eddie is being very practical, and we still have a gate to fix, and we got to do that quick. So Eddie's directing people, and it's like, "Come on, we got to fix this gate now." Like, I assume people are listening to her because she just snapped the man's neck like a pencil.
Yes. I'm gonna have you roll me survival.
Survival?
Yes, because you still need to find diesel for that bus.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's only 3 for me. Let's see if that goes. Actually, no. I had a stress, so that's 4 die then. Right? It's an extra die.
Yes.
All right, and I'll tell you if I get any walkers. 1 success, no walkers.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody scrambles out a big can of diesel to get that bus running.
Yeah, we're gonna block it off, and then we gotta fix the gate. So Eddie is decidedly not talking about the person she just killed. She's just moving on as if she is just like she's just hasn't done anything really. She's keeping an eye out for the rest of the crew that left because she doesn't think that they're smart enough to not try something. So yeah, she's just sort of trying to ignore the fact that she just killed another dude by busying herself. I think she's with Cersei, is what you said. So.
Yeah, you were. Cersei was around when Jonah got dragged to the doctor.
Yeah.
And was basically helping protect Jonah. For story's sake, before you pull the bus into place, Datu and Alex walk through the gate.
Work looks good.
Thank you. We're gonna have to dispose of that body because and you'd recognize it as the head of Victoria's goons. Victoria didn't make it, and they tried to start stuff. I finished it, but for now anyway, they might come back.
I mean, currently it is just a zombified head, technically. Like it's a
Victoria?
zombie. No, the person that you killed. Once they've reanimated, it's technically only the head.
I crush it.
That is moving.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Hatchet, faith.
Okay. Alex and Datu, once you're back inside Sanctuary, you kind of see Eddie do this. What do you do?
I think Alex's first inclination is to check in on people. And of course, they'll make sure that Datu is following behind, not leaving him behind whenever they can.
Datu quietly follows.
If you need any help, Eddie, we're gonna go check in with around
I
the
okay.
house.
Yeah, I'm moving this truck in front of the gate to help us block things off for a little bit, but I could use some extra muscle to lift that gate because, I'm strong, but, I'm my size. You're huge.
Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I will. Whenever you need me, give a holler.
All right, I'll give a holler. And she'll move. She's moving the stuff, and she's, you know, directing people like, "Hey, get that stuff over here, over here, over here." And like I said, I'm assuming people are listening to her because she did just snap a man's neck like a pretzel.
Yes, yes, absolutely. They are. Clemente, after you left Jono, where did you head?
I waited outside for a little bit to see if Jonah might need me, and sensing that maybe what Jonah needs is space, would have gone to check on Eddie in part to see what we can still do to try to keep Angelica safe in the middle of all that is going on. Understanding, obviously, Eddie has more pressing priorities that affect us all, but just having that on his mind. So I've been moving in that direction.
Okay. So you find Eddie directing people around to.
Have I moved the bus in front of the gate yet?
Yes, yes, you did
Okay.
that after Datu and
Yeah,
Alex.
yeah. Just want to make sure.
Cool.
Hey, Clemente.
Hey,
Watch
good
where you
work.
step. And she
Yeah.
points to the dead body.
Thank you.
That clearly has a hatchet wound in its head.
Eddie, I imagine you may not feel that we have time to talk now, but if you do want to talk now or in a bit, I am available.
Eddie just. You see, Eddie's first instinct is to be like, whatever, I have work to do. But Eddie's just like, I guess 5 minutes hopefully won't kill us. What did you want to talk about?
Just indicating sort of off to the
Yeah,
sides, we're a
she
little
goes
further
over.
away from other people.
She goes over.
I'm going to be as direct with you as you tend to be with me, in a spirit of respect, which I know is how you approach things all of the time. Is this the first time you've killed someone in some time, Eddie?
Eddie thinks about it for a month or two.
Month or two. How are you feeling about it?
I'm glad it was a time where they had it coming.
That sounds healthy. Are
not.
you no? Are you experiencing anything right now that you would like me to help co-regulate or provide assistance with as you attempt to reckon with it?
Clemente,
Mhm.
I was killing people before the apocalypse happened. I know how it feels. I know what to do. But it is still not great. He was gonna come back. He and his posse were gonna probably come back with guns and stuff and try to take this place over and kill a bunch of people. So I'm rationalizing that me tossing my hatchet aside and saying let's do this now and killing him in front of his friends was the best thing to do. But honestly, I mm, I can't fall apart right now. because I have to fix that gate. I have to get a bunch of stuff done. And if I fall apart, these people don't know how to fucking fix a gate, Clemente. And she's starting to get really, she's getting pissed, and she's like,
I
she's,
I
she's,
agree. I agree, which is why I wanted to talk to you because in my experience,
you have a lot of experience with people killing people?
some
Okay, yeah, it's the apocalypse. Never mind, that was a stupid question.
I have a lot of experience of people trying to push through things that are hitting them harder than they would like in ways that are outside of their control. And in my experience, you do not get more control by gripping it more tightly. You get more control by accepting what it is doing to you, allowing yourself the room to feel it, breathing through that, and then choosing to continue with the actions you know you need to do anyway. On your terms, not on its terms.
It's a lot of good words. A lot of good words.
Would you be willing just to try it?
No, I'm thinking about it. It's just, no offense, but like I kind of zonked out for a second because you were saying a lot of words I kind of understood, and then I was trying to figure out the rest of your words, and then I got a little sidetracked.
That's okay.
Can I
This
tell you what I am
is
feeling right now?
yes, I would love that.
I'm feeling like my mother is ashamed of me because the last time I saw her, I killed her boyfriend who was abusing her, and she called the cops on me, and she wouldn't look at me, and that was the last time I saw her. The last time she saw me was me killing someone, and now it's just like, you know, every time I kill someone, which has been a lot. I don't keep track of the numbers, but it's been a decent amount. Um, I keep hearing a voice in my head, my mom's voice in my head saying, "Eddie, what have you done? Eddie, what have you done?" Over and over. Sometimes it's in my nightmares. And you know, people say that killing's hard. It's not. You just snap a neck, slice a throat. It's really not hard. Afterwards, it depends on the time. When I was working, when I was working for the Queen of the Bay, I was killing to survive because otherwise I would have been killed. So that was kind of easy. Killing that dude was easy, and it should have been easy. I should be fine with it but now I'm not fine, and I need to be fine, Clemente. I need to be fine.
Eddie, you don't need to be fine for anyone but yourself. You've had to carry a lot of responsibility for other people, and you have, it sounds like, not necessarily always had the support that I believe all of us deserve. You, when you killed the man who was abusing your mother, was that the first time you killed someone?
Yeah, he apparently had been hurting her for a while, but she never really showed me. I was just a stupid teenager, lost in my own bullshit, and then about a week or so after my 18th birthday, I was coming home. I heard screaming, and I was like, "What's going on?" I go in there, and she's on the floor. Her lip is busted. He's standing over her. I get behind him, grab him, but I get behind him. I'm putting him in a chokehold to try to stop him because he was like Alex's size. So I just get on top, and even people Alex's size will go down if you cut off their airway. It's just a rough ride before that. But you know, I didn't have the skill I do now. Skill, the skill I do now, and I didn't mean to kill him,
Yeah.
but I guess we deprive someone of oxygen for long enough, they just so yeah. My mom was more concerned with that son of a bitch than me.
I'm so sorry, Eddie.
I
That
don't need you
is,
to be sorry.
I'd
Sorry, I'm
like
being
to
rude.
be.
I'm being rude. I'm being rude. I'm being
No,
rude.
you're not being rude. I understand. I believe you're being clear, and I appreciate that.
Mhm.
As someone who cares about you, Eddie, I am sorry. And as someone who believes that no one should have to deal with that, I'm sorry. You were very young, by your own admission now, did not intend to kill this person, would have been deeply endangered yourself if you had not ensured that this person was at least not in a position to hurt you or your mother immediately
Mhm.
after that.
You're not telling me anything I don't know, Clemente.
I know.
They made me do therapy in prison.
I'm sorry, I'm processing it out loud, which I probably shouldn't be doing.
It's
But
fine.
I will say I think you've had to carry a lot of other people's burdens, Eddie. You've had to do a lot of things to navigate a shitty world that wouldn't have been yours to have to do if other people had been doing what they should have been doing.
It wasn't my mom's fault.
I wasn't talking about your mom,
Mm.
although I will say it was your mom's fault that she reacted the way that she did to what you did. The rest was not her fault, but
I just
that
killed a dude. I mean, how are you supposed to
you
react to
ki-
that?
you killed a dude by accident who had been hurting her at risk to yourself, and you were a kid. It doesn't matter that you were just 18. You were a kid, Eddie.
I know I was a kid, and there are tears coming in her eyes. She is trying not to cry because she's gonna say, I." When I went to prison, I was the youngest one there because I was 18, and they smell blood in the water sometimes, and so I had to learn real quick how to take care of myself. And when I got out,
Mm.
about 3 months before the world ended, I had 3 months, 3 goddamn months.
Did you make the most of them?
I stole my mom's bike back, and I started driving across the country. I said fuck off to parole, and I was like, eh, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't intend to live that long because I don't know, I was riding without a helmet, I was being reckless, I was getting into fights, I was just having a grand old time, and then the world ended, and now I'm just like, this is the best I can do.
Every ending is a new beginning, right?
Yeah,
When you started your life in prison, it was when your life before that ended. When you came out of prison, a new life began with less structure and more freedom. When the world ended, everything that we took for granted as the way things are stopped being true all at once. And we've been inventing a new the way things are for ourselves in pieces and scattered ever since. In this world, Eddie, what you did in the one you lived in before is not something that a lot of people would even find very notable. You protected someone who you cared about from a threat. You protected yourself, which you have been doing, protecting others and yourself ever since.
I didn't protect anyone when I was working for the Queen of the Bay. I did some
You
messed up
protected
shit.
yourself.
I did some messed up shit, Clemente.
You did some messed up shit because if you didn't do it, they were going to kill you, right? That's what you said to me?
Yeah, but that just makes me a coward.
Maybe. We're all cowards sometimes. And the person you were then doesn't exist anymore. They're not real. They're a memory. What you did matters. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that the harm you caused didn't matter. I'm not going to insult you like that. Of course it mattered.
Appreciate that.
But you're not that person now. And nothing you feel now is going to change anything you did then.
Yeah.
What are you going to do now, Eddie? Who do you want to be now?
I want to be, you know, my mama always said my daddy was one of the bravest, kindest people she'd ever met. He was a soldier, but not the killing kind. He was in the well, not always the killing kind. He was in the Army Corps of Engineers. You know, he helped build dams and stuff. Um, he was at the natural disaster helping people, and he didn't come home, and my mama. It's funny. She taught me how to make this, how to fix things, how to do all that stuff, because she wanted me to be more like my daddy. I'm not sure if I want to be like my daddy because I don't remember him that well. I was about 9 or 10 when he died. Old enough to remember him, but I don't even. I barely remember what the man looks like, to be perfectly honest. But I want to be someone my daddy and my mama could be proud of, and I know, and I maybe my daddy would understand why I killed some people that I have. I don't know, but I want to use my hands to fix things. I don't want to use them to break people's necks, even though sometimes apparently that's has to happen because that idiot was being an idiot. But
I know that we have a lot going on here, and
oh yeah,
I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I do think that this last bit is important enough to take a little bit more of it.
okay.
You can't know what's going to make your mother or your father proud. You can only know what is going to make you proud. You need to be able to live with yourself, Eddie, seriously. You need to be able to live with you. You're going to be the last person you're with the day that you die. You're going to be with yourself every moment from here to there.
I think that's the bluntest you've ever been with me, Clemente, and I appreciate you.
That.
I appreciate you. I appreciate that. That was actually really good. You're probably right. No, you're definitely right. Because you're not always right, but in this case, you are right. Yeah, I'm gonna be the person that I want to be, that I am proud of. Not there yet, but but let's get through tonight and see where we can go.
I love the sound of that. Thank you, Eddie, for taking the time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for taking time to talk to me. The bus is fueled up. It gave me a quick escape. It's also blocking the gate right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that gate up as soon as possible, and whoever's coming is gonna come and try to kill us, and then we'll fight back, and then we'll figure out what else happens.
I'll try to help keep people calm and direct people in the direction that we need them. You need anyone, you tell me. I will work on getting them to you.
Yeah. If you run to Alex, he said he would help me with the gate because big strong. We need the big strong boys.
I'll go look for Alex.
Lift that thing because I'm strong, but I can't lift that gate by myself.
Perfect. I'll go look for Alex and Datu now.
And by the way, Datu's being quiet, which is unusual. So watch out for that.
Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. I will. You're right. Your instincts are good. That's concerning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Eerily quiet. It's kind of scary.
Okay.
All right. And Eddie will go off to the gate and start trying to get it fixed and stuff.
Thanks.
Jonah, you're just sitting there sort of living with your feelings a bit?
Yeah, Jonah doesn't do that very often. But after that conversation, he does so. And he thinks about what Clemente had said about the hurt being good. And he thinks about all the hurt that he's carrying right now, particularly with Winter and a little bit with Cherry. And he sits there and he doesn't cry, but he gets close to it. And after a few breaths and a new resolve to survive, he's got some people to alert that he is successfully out of surgery, and his shoulder is back to being messed up again. And I think the first person he would go and try to find is going to be Dalton, since from what Clemente's words were, Dalton was perhaps the easier one to find.
Good news. You get up to go leave to find Dalton. The front door opens. Dalton walks in. Cersei's a few steps behind him, specifically carrying your bag with your stuff in it.
Okay, wow. Not was what I was expecting.
Yeah, well, it's time, Jonah. You're leaving.
No, we're leaving.
No, you're taking some people, yes, but you're taking them and leaving. You can't. Someone needs to stay here. And it's going to be me, and it's going to be fine. But there's no way you can take the children with you. Not right now. Things are too violent.
No, I get it. I understand. I don't like it. I really don't. But I understand. Just promise me you'll get back.
Yeah. I will. I already promised Chase too, so.
You can't break a promise to Chase.
No, I can't. But I'm going to need you to do something for me when you get back.
Of course.
She hands you a letter. Get that to Chase? I didn't have time to explain everything over the radio, but that'll explain
And
everything.
what Jonah does, instead of putting it in his bag, which is something that could get lost, Jonah's actually going to put it into the pocket of his shirt to make sure that it gets back to Sanctum. Spectrum. Words. Gets back to Chase.
There you go.
So who am I taking?
you're taking Angel, and I'm assuming you're taking Alex and Datu. Eddie, you should probably take Clemente. I'm sure they have people in mind they want to take with, but like you should get them out before this powder gig really goes up.
All right. I will. I will.
Alex and Datu, you walk in at like the end of this part of the conversation as Jonah's like promising.
Two people
They're
that
in-
are on my list.
They're in Victoria's place.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where the impromptu infirmary was.
Okay. Howdy.
It's good to see that you're both alive.
Swarm's gone too, thanks to Datu.
Good job, Datu.
Datu looks at you and does not say a word.
Well, the swarm is gone, but danger isn't. But we've got someplace that's safe outside of here. And I'd like for you two to come. And if you've got people that you want to bring, they're welcome to.
Datu looks at Alex, but doesn't say a word.
I'm guessing you want Clemente, Eddie.
They should be aware as well. They're also invited. This is... I didn't really integrate myself with Sanctuary, but you, Datu, Eddie, Clemente, you're good people, and I want to offer safety for you guys and for those that you care about.
Other than the people you listed, Datu's the only one that matters to me here. I gotta go help Eddie with a gate. And Alex will turn to leave because, they weren't looking for Jonah.
Mm,
But as they put their hand on the door, I'll look back and say, I don't give a shit what you say about me. I ain't a fucking good person. And they walk out.
Datu just stands up and follows, really. Not saying a word. What's he gonna do? Lose the only friend he has left?
Does Datu still have the big purple crystal?
No, he left it.
Okay. I was just kidding.
That's when you know shit's real, when the purple murder crystal gets left behind.
Yeah. It's left at the next to the friend pit, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, you know shit's real when Datu doesn't say a word for like 5 seeds now. I'm scared.
Well, Jonah's gonna trust that Alex and Datu pass along the information to Eddie, and he'll go and try and find Clemente.
I think Clemente would have been looking around for Alex and Datu, but failing finding them, would have been doing the rest of what said Eddie was going to do, trying to gather people up, keep them calm, send them in the directions where they're going to be most useful and or most safe. Depending on how that's gone and how much time you think this has passed, Sophia, where you would go after that if you can't find Alex and Datu would just be back to Angelica.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
There would be a knock then at the door.
I open.
Well, I've got, I think, some hopeful news.
Come in. And you do, and you see that there's a bit of a mess in the kitchen. Seems that there might have been something. And say Angelica is having a hard day. She's resting. I don't know if she can hear us right now or not. I'm fine with having this conversation here if you are.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you know that danger is still out there and quickly closing in. But I just met with Cersei, and I'm fairly certain you know that we've always had a plan of not staying here, of getting out.
Of course. I'm surprised it's taken this long.
Well, that plan's going into action, and you and Angelica are invited to come with us to safety. I really want you two to come with us and get out of here.
I don't know if she's going to agree to go. She's traveling with her won't be easy.
I'm not expecting it easy. Kennedy, her men are going to be coming here. I'm certain of it. And who else had issues with Victoria are also going to notice. And that's not even to mention just that this is a somewhat defensible area. People are going to want to be here now that there is some sort of distress within the system.
Okay. So to not be a target, we need to not be here. We need to move fast enough that they arrive after we've gone. And you and those with whom we'll be traveling will be okay with Angelica having difficulties?
If anyone has any problems, I'll handle it.
Thank you, Jonah. I will do my best to get her to be willing to leave. I can't leave her though, Jonah. So if she won't come, I can't come.
I know. I understand.
Thank you for I'm just gonna move towards you, and if it's okay, give you a hug.
Yeah, as soon as Jonah sort of picks up that Clemente is moving in for a hug, he goes in for it.
It's hard to find friends in the world in general. I'm grateful we found each other in all of this. I wanted to make a joke about how hard it is to make friends as an adult, but I'm so tired, Jonah. Thank you. I will talk to Angelica, and I won't make you wait for an answer. I know you need to make plans.
And he nods. I hope that she understands that here is no longer the safe haven she once thought it was.
I'm going to be honest with you, Jonah. I'm not sure how much she wants to be here. anymore. She's been in a bad place for a bit. And I'm going to try to present this to her in a way that doesn't make her just want to give up and stay.
If anyone, I think, can get anybody hope, it's you, Clemente.
Let's hope you're right.
I'm going to go check in and see how everything is progressing. If you can't find me, find Dalton or Cersei, and I'll see you when I see you next.
I hope it's soon. And either way, I hope you find something better than this.
And he'll nod before setting out.
Alex, Datu, and Eddie, you're at the front gate. About to get it the back gate. We're about to get it fixed.
Yeah. You want to roll?
Said you need something heavy lifted.
Yep, this thing is falling. We gotta pick it up. I need you to hold. I need you to hold it while I get it reattached. It shouldn't take too long.
Just as a matter of course, if Alex is eyeballing how heavy the gate is, how heavy would it be? In rough.
How many rice bags?
It's pretty heavy. It's I would say probably a few 100 pounds.
I mean, Eddie's gonna help him lift the gate too.
So Eddie helps lift, and then Alex keeps it abroad while Eddie does what she needs to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So what I'm going to have you do, Alex, first, instead of rolling to lift it, I'm going to have you roll endurance to keep the gate up.
Would he be getting a bonus die from me or not?
Not if you're letting go of the gate.
Yeah, because I have to attach it back. So okay,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Just wanted to clear that
Okay.
up.
Yeah, but I think
would I get tough as nails bonus for this?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think it makes sense. We know Alex can lift it, but this is about keeping it up long enough for Eddie to fix it.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see what we got. Starting with the 9 dice Alex gets normally. Oh, let's hope I get no walkers. Okay, so no walkers, but 0 successes.
Do you want to push and re-roll all those dice?
I will absolutely push because that's ridiculous mathematically. There's no way it should happen again.
Okay. Yep.
Don't tempt the dice gods like that.
Add another stress, and start rolling again.
All right, here we go. Okay, that's already starting to look better. And the stress dice. Okay. 4 successes, 1 walker.
Do you want me to roll my fix-it roll?
Yes.
All right. Ooh, that's already really good. Let me roll my stress die. I have 2 successes and a walker. I don't like that smirk, Sophia.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. First, Eddie, how many successes did you have?
Dos.
Okay, and Alex had 4.
4.
Yep.
Okay. One second. Is Datu helping in any way? It's just like, is Datu just like lending like a supportive hand?
No, Datu is just standing there.
Okay. Eddie, you get this attached to the
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
However, for your walker specifically,
Uh-huh.
there is nothing you can do to fix the gate so it'll open. You can reattach it, but this gate will no longer function.
And there's another gate on the other side, right?
What's that?
Is this the only gate? I forget.
No, this is the back gate. There's a gate on the front side of Sanctuary.
Well, I guess that might be a problem for another day. So okay.
Yeah, this is technically the secret gate.
Mhm.
Secret gate that Victoria was using for her clandestine meetings.
Okay.
Alex, for your walker, you're holding this gate, and it's really, really heavy. And for the most part, that's fine. You have to adjust your grip once, but you're holding it just fine. But you, at one point, when Eddie's hammering something back into place to get this attached, you tremble just a little bit, and a chunk of the wall falls off and hits Datu. Datu, take 1 harm.
You don't even know that Datu was hit because Datu did not make a sound. I'll take that harm.
Yep.
I imagine Alex is focused like outward.
Imagine A's focused on attaching something.
Yep.
And they finish up. And so, how much of the wall like fell off? Is there like a full section, or just
Just like a little chunk.
like
Like a purple murder crystal sized chunk.
Enough to
something
cause
like
a head trauma.
Enough to cause some damage, yeah.
Eddie will see the missing piece of wall and go, and just look at Datu and go, Datu, you all right? Did you get hit by the falling debris? You don't have to say anything. Just give me a nod or a shake.
Datu doesn't even shrug. Just looks at you.
You all right, Datu?
Is Alex able to drop the gate at this point?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's attached. You all right, Datu? You're not saying anything, and that's worrisome.
I'll walk over to Datu. Kneel down. You okay?
Just looks at you.
We'll have somebody look at that, looking at the head wound as they get close.
Yeah, let's get you fixed up a little bit. Eddie will look at Alex like going, "What the fuck happened?" And then just be like, "Because this is the quietest that Dot's ever been, and it's setting off alarm bells in Eddie's head." And it's just like, okay.
So Eddie is like mouthing like "what the fuck" to Alex.
Oh yeah, what the fuck happened?
Alex will look up. Datu just came to terms with somebody you lost. It'll be all right.
All right.
Datu's eyes narrow, but he doesn't make a sound.
I don't think. I think Eddie, because Eddie's not very empathetic. I think Eddie misses the narrowing of the eyes, just looks at Alex and nods. Okay, and like that makes sense to them, to her. Yeah. Eddie does not have the wherewithal or empathy to notice the narrowing of the eyes. So, all right, let's get inside. We're gonna have to this gate's not gonna open again because the freaking mechanism's just fucked up. I did something with the the I don't know, something happened. Anyway, but if we need to plow it down, we got the bus. So, yeah. So, how are you, Alex? Are you doing okay?
I'm fine.
All right. I know you're not that big a talker, but yeah, let's just get inside and get things get things done. We're gonna have to hunker down because people are probably gonna come trying to kill us. So let's hopefully deal with that.
Joy.
Mhm. That's what I like about you, Alex. You are an endless well of positivity. And muscles. Let's just keep going.
And I guess from that point, we're looking around. Alex has been generally looking for Clemente.
I think we can find Clemente at this point.
Yeah.
I
But
do
do they
believe
separate from Eddie?
I do.
Sorry, go ahead.
So Clemente is back at his trailer. Jonah is headed your way.
Oh, sorry. Alex almost forgot because Sin almost forgot. Eddie.
Yeah.
And Alex is going to get close before they say this. Jonah's got another place somewhere. Wants us to come with him
Hmm.
and take anybody we care about.
I'll tell Elise, but I'm not leaving if Clemente's not leaving.
Okay.
I'm not leaving because Angelica is. I don't know what her issue is. I never asked Clemente. I didn't pry, but she might not want to leave, or she might not be able to leave. And Clemente's not leaving her, and I'm not leaving Clemente.
I respect that. You don't owe me an explanation.
I know. I'm trying to be more open and honest.
Glad to hear it.
All right. Anyway, you know what? This bus ain't gonna do us much good. If you need transport, here are the keys. She'll just toss them to you.
Alex will take them and get to finding Clemente.
It's fully fueled to give you a decent amount of miles before it runs out. You know, it's
Thanks.
fixed. It's running, so you should be fine.
Got it. And then
Eddie's also going to find Clemente too. But so we'll just be walking together, I guess.
okay. Well, then Alex looks over at Datu and says, "Hey, Eddie, why don't you go on? We'll be right there."
Okay. And she just keeps going.
And Alex will pull Datu aside and kneel down again and say, "Hey, We don't gotta talk. Not until you're ready. I know you didn't push me. You were just there. And I don't know if I rightly ever told you how much I appreciated that. So I'll pay you back now, as friends should. But hey, second you're here and ready to talk, they he. And it's a callback to the first words that Alex said to Datu whenever Datu introduced himself as he, they. Alex parroted back the reverse, their own pronouns.
Datu doesn't say anything, but there are tears in his eyes.
Alex will open up their arms, and if Datu comes forward, give Datu another hug.
Datu doesn't.
Okay. Then Alex drops their arms and says, okay, let's go find Clemente.
And as he's been doing this entire time, just follows quietly.
This isn't where I planned on taking a break, but I think that's a really, really good place to take a break. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes for the rest of the mid-season finale. We're gonna see what happens. So we'll see you in a little bit. And yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fields of the Dead, a Midwestern zombie apocalypse. This is our mid-season finale. We are going to start with Clemente. You, I believe, had a conversation you wanted to have with Angelica.
Yeah, I after having spoken with Jonah, I go to find Angelica and let her know that we need to leave. She's been having a very tough time, and in the past has not been very amenable to leaving. But honestly, I haven't tried in a while. So I'm walking into this not really knowing what she's going to say, but given how she's been feeling recently, I'm not optimistic.
Oh, why now? Why do we need to leave now?
Apparently, there is a dangerous person in charge of a lot of other dangerous, scared people who is coming and will likely hurt or kill anyone they find here as they seek to take this place over. Victoria's dead, Angelica. And there was an ambush of some sort. Isn't why she died, but is why she died. It was a move that this person, this Queen Bay, decided to make. So we have a way out. Jonah is offering to take us to safety. We can take the meds that we have on hand. They know, Angelica, that this is going to be hard and they want to take us anyway. I think we have a better shot with that than here.
How do we have a better shot? Why would we have a better shot on the road?
We don't know this person who's coming, but Jonah does. It's It's Jonah's ex-wife, actually, so knows quite well. And they're extremely dangerous. Eddie, because the world is small even during the apocalypse, used to work for them. And my understanding is they are ruthless and enjoy hurting people. Jonah does not enjoy hurting people, and the people that Jonah chooses to be with don't seem to enjoy hurting people. On the road, there's risk. In sanctuary, there's certainty. We'll die if we stay here. Do you want to die, Angelica?
There is a pause where the silence hangs heavy for a moment, and then she says, "No."
Do you want me to die?
Of course not.
I won't leave without you. I won't make you leave. We can stay here if you want. I won't survive leaving you behind. I don't care if I live another hour or another decade or another whatever. I want to live it with you. Whatever it is.
Roll manipulation.
Yeah, I got you. Let's see. Do I have anything here? Okay. All right.
This might be the most literal use of manipulation.
I got 2 6s. I got 2 6s on my 8d6.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fine, I will go.
Thank you, Amorcita. I'm sorry that we have to change things again. I hope that wherever Jonah is taking us, we can stay for longer than we stayed here. We're gonna have to move fast. Let me get what you need, and I start to gather things up and would follow her directions, doing my best to quickly but carefully pack up everything that she says is important to her and everything that I know is important to managing her health that we have there. There isn't really anything else that I would care to take. So the rest I'll just leave in the house.
Okay.
And then I would let her know we are going to, I want her to rest. Angelica, please, I'm going to go find the others and let them know that you're okay. I'm going to leave these bags here packed with you. I will be back. If I'm not back within the hour, go find Jonah or Eddie or Alex and Datu. Go with them and I will meet you. I think we're going to be taking a bus out of here. If you can't find them, find that bus. Wait the hour. I'll be back before then. I love you. And then I go look for Alex.
Who
Okay.
is coming up to your door.
So is Eddie.
I think as I'm walking out the door, I just like walk into the two of you. I'm like, oh, okay, great.
You coming with
I
us? Going with them?
I spoke with Jonah. I spoke with Angelica. Angelica agreed. We're packed. I had told her to wait the hour, but if we need to move faster, I can go back in and get her now.
All right. Alex has the keys to the bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go find Elise.
Go ahead. We'll meet you at the bus. I see Datu standing behind Alex somewhere, I imagine.
With a head wound.
Datu got hit by some debris. Thought we might
I
get by victorious for that doctor.
I can handle that. Do you want to come inside? I have some basic medical supplies here. I can work on that now if that's okay, Datu.
Datu doesn't reply.
Datu, if you want to get patched up, do you want me to stick around?
Datu looks at you but doesn't say anything.
Okay. He's been quiet.
It's okay. I don't mind the quiet. Come in, Datu.
Datu waits.
Is it all
And
right if I
stands
come
there.
in too?
Yeah, of course. Please. Both of you are welcome.
And if Alex goes in, Datu just follows.
While we set up in the kitchen to take care of this wound, I say, Datu, I've been meaning to say to you, and I'm glad you're here because you helped me remember in a moment I would have otherwise forgotten. And I go into a cabinet and I move things over and I open up a floorboard and I move it off and I pull out a burlap sack and I put it in front of you and I say, I thought of you. I found this. And you now have a burlap sack of jasmine rice sitting in front
Do
of
you
you.
let it go?
Yeah, I let it go and just put it on the table.
It falls on the floor.
Well, yeah,
Datu
I
doesn't
drop
even
it.
reach for it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I clock it, but I keep my face steady. I have practice. All right. And I move cautiously in case there's any sense that you don't want me to do this toward your wounds to dress them.
Datu doesn't stop you.
Okay. 10d6. That's 2 6s on the empathy medicine with the emergency medicine.
Though Datu doesn't say anything, you can tell as you're fixing the wound that he's thankful that it didn't hurt that much, but he doesn't say anything.
Copy. I once I'm done with that, I pour a glass of water, put one in front of you, Alex, put one near you, Datu. Don't say anything. I pick up the burlap sack and I offer it to Alex and I say, "We have room for this in the bus."
Yeah, we will. I'll make sure.
Perfect. Thank you. You two are welcome to stay as long as you'd like. Alex, should I start moving Angelica to the bus now? Is it better we wait until everything is ready?
I think, based on what people have been talking about, it sounds like sooner is better than later.
We'll go now. Nothing holding us here. Angelica, amorcita, vengo ahora. And I leave the two of you in the room with a nod and a sense of trust. This won't be my house for much longer, but you're allowed in it doing whatever you want. I trust you.
It's only when Clemente leaves the room that Datu sort of leans over and looks at the burlap bag and nods a little bit, but that's it. And then straightens up again and continues to stare out.
Alex will lean over and say, "Isn't this your favorite?"
Just looks at you and then looks away again.
You know, I was quiet for a month. I understand what it's like to not have words. But also, toward the end, I understood that the words were starting to build up like a dam, like water against a dam. And if it hadn't been for you, I don't know if I would have burst.
There's just breathing next to you.
You are my best friend, Datu. And I hope that I'm still yours.
There's a little bit of a flinch. But again, he remains quiet.
Um, do you want to leave Sanctuary?
He doesn't say anything.
I mean, I'm planning on it. But I'm going to be honest, if we get down the road and you're not following, I'm coming right back. I won't go without you, buddy.
He's still there's little bits of movement. Like there's little flinches here and there that indicates that he hears you, probably understands you, but he's just not talking, you know?
You know, I've killed 2 people in my life. Victoria and my mother.
Datu, you see Datu move, and he raises his hand and does this. He
Datu,
holds up his hands and says, this, and then puts it down again.
Datu. They weren't people anymore. And based on the things you told me, they stopped being your friends long before they died. If they ever were. People like Eddie and Clemente and me, we care about you. Well, actually, I'm not sure about Eddie. I'm not sure that Eddie cares about anything, but that's neither here nor there. Clemente cares about you. I care about you. Hell, even though we just met Jonah, I'm pretty sure he cares about you. And Cersei, Datu, the people that you were taking care of, they were not taking care of you. And I would die before I would treat you like that.
It's funny that before this conversation, Datu was making sort of like little movements, but I think he goes back into himself again as he sees what happened in his mind. Like the shock comes back and he freezes again. He doesn't say anything.
I knew when I saw them down in that pit that they were something that was something that was dragging you down. You were capable of incredible things. You single-handedly saved Sanctuary from a swarm. I couldn't have done that. In a lot of ways, Datu, I might be physically strong, but you are stronger than I am. You are capable of so much more. And I am proud to be able to call you my best friend. If you'll have me.
He's just crying now.
And if not, I'll still do everything I can to protect you. Because I might have other people that I care about, but there's just one tether. Without you, I don't know where I'm at. I feel like I'd be completely adrift in an endless ocean.
The tears don't stop.
And Alex will slowly reach forward and making sure that Datu can see what they're doing, like move forward to try to wipe some of the tears away.
He doesn't stop you.
I hope I didn't make a mistake and end up inadvertently killing you.
He shakes his head a little bit, but doesn't say anything.
Okay. I'm here. And unless you physically push me away, I ain't going anywhere. If you tell me to get lost with words or actions, that's okay. I'll figure it out from there. But if not, I'm here. And I'll be here. And I'll do everything I can to be a real and true friend to you.
Above table, this is really hard. But Datu doesn't say anything. Above table, Glyza wants to hug this giant man. Datu's like, Datu just cries. It's a lot of tears, and he doesn't say anything.
Okay.
It's like he saw you die, but he can't explain it. He doesn't know. He just can't say anything.
Okay. And tears are flowing free from Alex at this point. Well, we'll wait for Clemente then, and help with Angelica if we can.
It's just funny to me that it's just two guys, like bros, crying in the living room, you know? And I would love to see Clemente just come in and see that. Really.
If it's okay, I'd actually say that Clemente. How loud do you think you two were in that conversation?
I mean, Datu is quiet as a mouse. I don't know, like
Alex was not like whispering. Like they weren't yelling, but they weren't like hiding anything.
I think around the corner, Clemente wasn't listening in, but did go to come back and heard a little bit of the conversation happening. Has the life experience to get the gist without having to stick his nose into other people's business, and chooses to give you space until it seems to be set. Angelica, he had actually been bringing over, and he sat her down to wait and just sat with her, holding her hand until it sounded like the quiet was fully quiet, and then got up with her in the bags and enters the room, and trying to balance honoring the feeling that he's walking into with not making it about him. He says, whenever you all are ready, no rush.
Alex kind of quickly wipes their face, and not to hide the fact that they were crying. Like they want to have their senses about them
Yeah.
in case something happens. So it's very like practical in that way. Because now their primary duty is as protector.
Thank you, Alex, for coming to get us. Thank you, Datu, for coming too. We're ready when you are.
Of course.
All right. Y'all are headed to the bus. Eddie and Jonah, are you getting ready to get on the bus?
Yeah, it would be. I think it would be funny if, like, on the way to find Elise, Eddie runs into Jonah, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna say one quick thing. Uh, it, I think Jonah notices Eddie's not wearing like a jacket or like or a shirt with sleeves, and you see like a symbol that has to do with the um the Queen of the Bay, like on their shoulder, like it's like burned into their shoulder. And I think you see that as Eddie's coming. I don't think Eddie's like acknowledging it or like really knows what she's doing right now. She's just like frantically going to go find Elise, and she's running. Oh, hi Jonah. She's about to go, and she's going to go move with in a sec.
Eddie,
Yeah,
quick question.
yeah.
That's not recent, is it? And he will point to the mark. Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's not.
We all have our pasts.
Mhm.
I'm glad you got out.
Well, it looks like she wants me. She has a warrant out for my death, so we'll see what happens. Wait, how do you know Queen of the Bay?
She's my wife.
By being married to her.
You married Queen Crazy Pants?
I was a different person back then.
Yes. Okay, I get it because I was. Well, I'm not that different. I did just kill a guy, but anyway, um, I have to find Elise, and then we have to. I guess we're getting out here. Alex has the keys. I gave the keys to Alex because no one's gonna get the keys from Alex except for Datu, but I don't think Datu's gonna try to take them right now. Datu, very quiet right now. It's very scary. Um, if you have any questions about this,
None. I'm, again, glad you got out. As rife and dangerous as it is, you're out.
for right, yeah, yeah, um,
Go get Elise.
yeah, 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 yeah.
We've
Go get
got
Elise.
safety waiting.
Yeah, nothing's safe, but it should be safer than this. And then she is making a beeline to find Elise. She is like kind of a little frantic about it.
Okay. As you run off, I would actually like to pull you into the flashback. What happened when Eddie tried to leave?
So Eddie, this is the night of like basically they had to. It was a bad time. They raided and they killed everyone they ran into, and Eddie took some supplies and she's just like she just starts walking. She just started walking to her bike, and I think the leader because she wasn't the leader. She wasn't that high up in the chain. She was a good soldier, a good fighter, but not necessarily leadership material. Um, and the leader tries goes up, is like, "Where are you going?" And she's like, "Away from here." And a bunch of people try to stop her, but it's hard to stop Eddie when she wants to do something. So it was a squad of like 4 or 5 people, and or more, and Eddie basically cut a swath through them, and just like started. And once she took down one, she didn't stop until she killed everyone. And so she's covered in blood, and there's like a dead look in her eyes as she just calmly puts the hatchet on her belt, grabs some extra supplies from the dead bodies, like it's nothing, like they didn't matter to her at all because they didn't. Um, and she gets on her bike covered in blood, and the bike has a muffler, but it's not a great one, I guess. But she doesn't care. She wants the zombies to fight her. She wants this shit to be over. She wants it to be done. She's tired of the killing. She's tired of everything. She's just done. And she just sort of rides until like the bike runs out of gas. But it's her mama's bike. She's not leaving it. So she just slowly pushes the bike for as long as she's able to. You know, she's not eating as much as she should. She's just eating barely enough. She's not even sleeping that much. She's picked a direction and started going. She's like driving on autopilot. Part of her wants to survive, but it's a very small part, and the rest of her is just like something fucking kill me now. Excuse my language. But that's sort of what happened.
Okay. In the present, if there's no objections, I would like to fast forward us to the moment where you're getting everybody onto the bus. You have your people, you're getting onto the bus.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one thing that Alex would want to get, and it would assumably be in Victoria's house somewhere. It's their shotgun.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, you they found the weapons, so you can have
We
your
have all
weapons.
of our weapons.
Fantastic.
Okay. Cersei's there too, getting y'all on the bus. And as you're doing this, you hear somebody yell, "Halt!"
Are they inside a sanctuary?
Yes.
Who the fuck are you?
Do people turn to look?
I do.
Sure.
Okay. There are 10 people. 5 of them are the loyalist for Victoria.
Mhm.
5 of them are the Queen's Guard.
Motherfucker. Everyone get. Are we on the bus or are we not on the bus? Are we about to get on the bus?
Some of you are on the bus. Like specifically some of your NPCs are on the bus.
Okay.
Who's not on the bus besides Cersei?
Eddie. Eddie's not on the bus. Eddie would probably have been the last one to get on the bus. Eddie just says, "You guys might want to run. Might want." It says to get out, and Eddie pulls out the hatchet and just goes, "Didn't I teach you fuckers a lesson already?"
And you say this, and he pulls out like a piece of paper. It's one of them fucking wanted posters. And he looks at Cersei. And he's just starts reading his. We've named you Death. You are wanted for 38 counts. The murder of the Queen's servants. You're
I
under
think Eddie
arrest.
crosses. Eddie crosses the lane and just starting. Is just going to start swinging. Eddie's going to start swinging with the hatchet. Not a smart idea, but that's just what she's going to do.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll close combat.
Yep. 12 dice plus my stress die. So the 13 die. Because I get 2.
I wanted to hear all of the counts.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
was kind of curious.
I'm sorry. It's just
But it's
how
okay.
Ed, yeah. Just how Eddie is.
Just me being silly.
Okay. So Eddie's just gonna start running at them and hatchet swinging like crazy. Well, a lot. Sorry about the word. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Stress die. Stress die. Okay, no, there's not a success on stress die, but also not a walker. There are no walkers in the thing. That's 6 successes on 12 die. That's half the die.
Okay. With that, you kill one of them.
Mm-hmm. And Eddie shouts, "Go!" And she's just gonna keep.
Alex, Cersei looks at you, goes, "Get them out of here. Go." And Eddie, as you do this, someone you don't see steps out of the tent,
Mm-hmm.
out of a tent nearby.
Mhm.
Jonah, you know this person. You've seen them before. And Eddie, they stab you in the back. Take 2 harm.
Got it. Fuck. Swing. She's just swinging.
Are you attempting to swing at the person that
The,
stabbed
first,
you?
the person that made contact with me is going down.
Okay. This is a contested roll.
Cool.
Make your roll.
All right. And he's just swinging for the fences at this point. Like, yeah. I'm at 2 harm. Is there a penalty for 2 harm?
Depends on. I mean, if we're doing narrative, you've got stabbed in the back, so.
Like,
But
is there a penalty to my dice pool?
that's
I-
a fee question.
I think technically you should have more stress, but
Okay, I can take another stress.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 2 stress now, which is great for them, which is bad for them. I'm gonna be more dice to roll my close combat with. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get 3 stress because I'm going to push. Because I rolled no successes on the initial 12 dice.
Okay.
Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Let me roll the 3 stress die. Okay. That is 7 successes. No walkers yet. Wait, no. One walker.
Okay. You're gonna do some damage here, but you took a walker.
Yeah.
Your the person you're fighting is very good.
Yeah. They have to be to tangle with Eddie.
You what they do is basically let you hit them to take the hatchet from you.
All right, I can fight dirty.
They disarm you. You did win that exchange, so you do some damage, but you're disarmed.
Okay, that's fine. I fight dirty. Fighting dirty gives me a +1 to my damage unarmed.
Okay.
Real
And
quickly, Sophia,
Yes.
as this is all going down, is everybody in but Eddie?
Yes. Assuming everybody's actually getting on the bus and going, then yes.
Mhm.
Then, how far is Eddie from the bus?
I'd say 15, 20 feet.
Okay. And how do the people on the wall visibly have guns?
Which people on the wall? These
The 4 and 20 blackbirds, the loyalists, and
Oh no, they're not on the bus. They were behind you. They are on the ground.
Fully
not-
within
they're
the
not on the wall.
sanctuary.
Yeah, they're
Fine.
do they
inside.
visibly have guns?
No, they don't have guns.
Then Alex is going to move quickly and is going to Sparta kick the person that's fighting Eddie and grab Eddie to get her out of there.
Okay.
And then while Alex would be doing that, Jonah's going to be calling a warning to Cersei about who Eddie is fighting.
And if Alex left the bus, Datu follows.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. I need a generic guard NPC real quick. Oh, Victoria.
generic guard NPC. What?
Yeah,
don't
I
need
just need to be
that.
able to roll some dice for some of these guards. Victoria's dead. I can use her character sheet.
Victoria's dead. I can use her character sheet. Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay. Alex, roll your close combat.
would he technically get assistance from Eddie because Eddie's fighting this person?
Not in this situation.
Fair enough.
Okay. And could I argue for force instead of close combat? Since I'm just fully I'm not trying to do damage, I'm trying to get distance so that we can get Eddie away.
I'll make a deal with you.
Yeah.
If you take an extra stress, I'll let you use force.
Okay. Before I do that, I have to ask a question. What happens when you get 5 stress?
At 5 stress,
We gotta roll at the end of session. I've read the book.
To face your fear, it's at the end of the session.
Yeah. So things could get bad when you roll to face your fear and you fail. Is
Killer.
that
Killer. Okay, let's do it. Let me unmute so you can get the clickety clacks.
click
Clickety
clack?
clack, clickety clack.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I should have rolled a melee attack because that's 7 successes, no walkers.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So because this wasn't a melee attack, you aren't doing damage.
Yeah.
You are just pushing.
Just pushing a long way.
They recover really quickly, but like you managed to do this pretty well. However, there are several guards. Now, the Queen's guards carry like a makeshift pole arm like weapon. So I am going to need Eddie to take 2 harm.
Okay.
I'm going to need Alex to take 2 harm, and I'm going to need Datu to take 1 harm.
Eddie goes down to 4, but it's unbreakable, so they heal 1 and
Okay.
go to 3, but they still have a critical injury, I believe.
It's 5 is a critical injury, isn't it? Or no?
No,
Isn't
4 is the critical injury. If you take, because like you take the 3 damage from unharmed down to broken,
Gotcha.
but because the unbreakable goes back to battered, but damage overflow from that. So like 3 is your damage threshold. If you take 4 or more,
And he's just like, and he just falls a little bit because they get hit in the side. It's like, God, fucking damn it. And just like grits her teeth and just like, ah, stands up. Fist ready. She doesn't look like she's gonna run. Alex might have to grab her.
Oh, Alex didn't ask.
Yeah, I'm just saying she doesn't.
Yeah,
look like
Alex
she's
is
gonna run.
pulling her.
Yeah.
Like, if they have to, they'll take her fireman carry style.
That's what you're gonna have to do.
One of these guards did roll 0 successes and is already dead from Cersei.
Wah, wah.
hell yeah, Cersei, get it.
Yeah.
39, get that 40.
I think A's fighting instincts are like back up, and she just sees the fight. She doesn't. I don't even think she's aware of Alex or Datu or Cersei there. She just sees enemies, and she has to take out the enemies because it's instinct at this point. So, sorry to make things harder for everyone, but like,
Oh, no.
Alex is definitely gonna have to grab her, and she is gonna think of you as an enemy.
What?
She is gonna think of you as an enemy.
That's fine.
She's in fight or flight. She's almost dead.
I mean, honestly, she's already been disarmed, so.
Yeah, I mean, she fights dirty though. So.
Is Eddie going to attack Alex?
It's more like if Alex grabs her, which I'm assuming she does. There's gonna be flying elbows everywhere. Like she just does not
Datu
see.
will take that.
We'll take an elbow.
Datu doesn't matter. Datu will take whatever hit.
Okay,
that Eddie
you
will
get
throw.
an elbow to the nose.
Sure.
Take 1 harm from that.
3 harm.
And I think when she hits Datu,
Wait,
she's
didn't you take 1 harm before?
1 harm from
crap.
the wall.
Did Clemente,
Clemente healed you from that 1
heal
harm.
you?
Oh.
Yeah, so you're at 2
Oh,
harm.
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
So
I did.
2 harm, I guess.
Yeah.
Aw.
So and when Eddie hits you,
Dang.
she because her elbow went lower than she thought it would, and she hits you. She's like, and she just looks, and she's like, "Oh shit!" And then now she's out of fight mode, and she's like, "We're okay, time to go." I think hitting an ally is what put her back in the put her face back in.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, let's go. And she just leaves her hatchet. She's not gonna waste time picking it up. She'll get another one at some point.
Run, run, run.
Okay.
Well, for Eddie, it's more like hobble, hobble, hobble.
Get onto the bus. Who is the last person on the bus?
Eddie, Eddie's not gonna. Eddie's gonna be like, get on, and Eddie's gonna like get because she can't lift herself onto the bus. She's like, Alex, help me up.
Alex will actually push up.
Yeah, something like that.
Because Eddie's been hit a lot, and if Datu is behind Alex, Alex will reach back for him to help him up. And I guess that would make Alex the last target.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, right? If Alex pulls Datu up, Datu will be behind Alex, or like coming in. So
Fair. Alex is trying to shield Datu.
okay.
Okay.
Someone turn the fucking key and let's go.
As you're who's driving the bus?
Alex would have handed the keys to Clemente.
Yeah.
Retcon, since I didn't mention that before.
Yeah. How good is Clemente's mobility?
2, and agility is 3, so I've got 5.
Yeah. Okay. So you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, as you're pulling Datu in, a knife lands in the door, like somebody tried to throw it. And when you look up, the ace, the person that tried to kill Eddie, is gone. Like you can't see them.
Did I recognize that person from my days in with Queen of the Bay?
Oh yes, the ace, which is a title given to the Queen's assassin.
Mm-hmm. Like, would I have known their name, or would I just know them as the ace?
Oh, you would just know them as the ace.
Okay. There a specific suit, or is it just ace?
Just ace.
Okay, cool. Eddie is cursing up a storm like, God fucking damn it. And do I have to roll? Do I have to roll on the critical injuries table?
Yes. Or no, Sophia also is one that does narrative critical.
Okay.
Yeah, so you because we're doing a long form story instead of a short survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
I like to just tell you kind of what you get for critical injury. So you're back down to battered, correct?
Yeah, because of Unbreakable, that saved my butt.
You just have a stab wound in your back. We'll just say it's a deep puncture wound.
Mm-hmm.
Clemente, roll mobility to drive this bus.
Alrighty.
I will give a +1 assistance since I have an idea of where we're going.
Cool. I have 1-6. And thank you for the help.
You had 1-6, you said?
Yes, 1-6.
Okay. Good news is you're able to drive the bus around to the other gate and get out. Now,
Hmm.
this thing is a tank because it was modified to be like a fortified gate. So it's got like pieces of metal like attached to it. So you can't go as fast as like you normally would. But like you're going pretty good. Um but, like I would say maybe 40 miles an hour, but you're feeling that it's not like gonna go much faster than that with the extra weight. Who wants to roll me a scout roll?
I can do that. My
Okay,
first
Datu.
roll of the day.
I can
Datu.
assist.
Scout, right?
Correct.
And the assist gives 1 extra die.
Correct.
Five, 6, 7 dice. Okay. I have 1, 6, and 2 walkers.
That was a Jonah level roll.
That is
Yeah.
I mean, it was
okay.
sort of a success.
Datu.
Yes.
You had 1 success and 2 walkers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you see out of the woods on foot, the ace comes running out and throws something at the tires of the bus. And there's a huge pop.
Hey guys, maybe we shouldn't have let the mute who can't speak at the moment maybe see these things.
Well, we all saw the tire pop.
Well, and also, since Alex was helping, at least Alex can... Shit.
What is it?
Stabby McStabby Pants was back there.
All right, let's fucking take care of him. Ah. And Eddie will take out the shotgun and try to find the Stabby McStabby Pants, like outside. Like, actually, no, they'll take their. They don't have a hatchet. They're not gonna take your shotgun because it's gonna cause a lot of sound. They're just gonna walk. If no one stops her, she's just gonna walk outside, try to find him. Eddie's not that smart, I'm just letting you know. Or are we still?
I would say we only heard the tire pop, right?
And heard Alex scream shit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure you feel the bus like kind of.
Oh, then we're not stopped, and Eddie's not getting off yet. Then
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
I say it's.
I'm guessing the
Not-
bus
I-
is on rims.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not ideal. I say we drive on the rims until we've got distance, and then we figure the fuck out.
Hopefully that fucker can't run faster than a truck for long. Ugh.
Clemente, make another mobility roll.
Okay. I can make another mobility roll. Do I do it with assistance again?
Yeah, I'll still assist.
Yes.
Cool. 3 6s. Apparently, Clemente is a
Nice.
very good driver.
Under
Who knew?
pressure.
I didn't.
Under,
Yeah.
under pressure. Yeah. Okay.
The tires aren't under pressure though.
No.
There is no pressure.
Pressure.
Okay. Yeah. You keep driving. Jonah,
Yes.
Survival roll.
Survival roll with all 3 of my stress.
Yes, because you know that you and Cersei stashed like emergency escape vehicles a couple miles away from Sanctuary, but you got to remember where they are.
I got 2 successes.
How many walkers?
1.
Okay.
It's not as bad as it could have been.
And you're right, but it is still a high roll, and I roll a walker.
This is why we ask Jonah.
This is why you ask Jonah to do the things.
Jonah, you're like a mile and a half away from your emergency staff vehicles or your escape vehicles. Unfortunately, you hear a thump. Someone jumps onto the back of the bus.
I know that this bus has been modified. Do we still have an emergency exit door on the back?
On the back?
Yeah.
Yes.
For them to get in if they were trying to get in.
Cool. I want to open it.
Oh god.
You want to open it. Okay. What is your hope will happen?
I want to knock them either off the door by it swinging or knock the door into them. Because I
Okay.
heard them jump on the bus.
On the back specifically.
Yeah.
The ace on the bus falls down, down, down.
I'm
Down,
gonna
I-
have you
down.
roll close combat then.
I'm actually pretty good at that. So fuck.
Actually it's too late, but
Okay,
So
Jonah.
2 walkers, no success.
can you push?
No.
Oh, you can't push
I
with
roll-
walkers.
I roll
0 successes?
0 successes and 2 walkers. I think the ace is gonna be getting on, and Jonah might be getting off.
Oh, Jonah is definitely getting off the bus. The ace throws Jonah out the back of the bus and swings inside.
I go for him. I just go for him. I'm gonna
Nope,
grab him and
nope. Alex was back there watching.
I was,
Alex is
I mean,
not
Eddie was in
fucking
the back
around.
too, yeah.
Close quarters, just shotgun blast.
So I'm assuming that I take damage from that.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'd
you're
be
on
broken.
rims. You're on rims. The bus isn't moving too fast, but I mean, I'll say it's 1 damage.
Yeah, I'm
But I
broken
imagine
by
that
damage.
still breaks.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll that ranged combat there.
And since I have the shotgun, I get 3 bonus dice.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay. First, my regular dice. Oh, that's good. That's good. My bonus dice. Still good. Now my stress dice. No walkers. 5 successes.
Nice.
Okay. They attempt to stab you before you shoot them. You're going to take 1 harm, but you do successfully shoot them out the back of the bus.
And I am broken but unbreakable, so I take a critical injury, but I'm back up at battered.
Okay.
Yes.
You've seen the ace actually take a lot of damage, and you just shot the ace with a shotgun. They're on the ground outside the buses as Clemente is trying to.
I take my shotgun and I shoot the corpse of the ace just to make sure.
Oh, but it's not a corpse. The
Yeah,
ace
that's-
stands up.
I shoot him.
Roll range combat.
All right, that's plus 3 dice for a shotgun.
Also, isn't it short range? Are we within range to shoot the ace?
Oh yeah. Are we within range shooting?
I'll let you try, but I think
Okay.
the threshold for success is going to be higher.
All right, that's 8. Here's my pool plus the shotgun without my stress die. I'll do that in a sec. I'm gonna go up to 4 stress.
Okay.
I'm gonna push. I didn't get any walkers, but okay, that's cool. That's good. 4 successes on a lot of dice.
Any
Any walkers? No
any
walkers.
No walkers?
No
Okay.
walkers.
Well, 4 successes at range, you wing the ace.
Mhm.
They stand back up.
This motherfucker won't go down.
You have a problem.
Uh-huh.
The ace is out there with Jonah. Fuck.
Jonah, how lucky do you think Jonah is?
Not very.
Did I just shoot Jonah?
No.
Okay.
But Jonah, for narrative's sake, I know that I don't have this mechanically. Jonah has sort of re-centered around why he's been pressing on in the first place. And it's because of winter. And the trait that I am going to be picking up is the stubborn trait. So even if he doesn't feel lucky, he's going to try and push himself up. And he's going to try to survive.
Okay. You are broken, so there's not a lot you can do, but I'm going to have you roll endurance. This is the role that Jonah is historically really good at.
This is, since I have my drive back, I know that I don't have the +3 from stubborn. Can I still use the +2 from just utilizing my drive?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Come on, Jonah.
1 success.
1 success, but no walkers. Oh, I don't know that I can push that. I think I'm gonna be
Okay.
fine with my 1 success.
Jonah, you get up and stumble towards the bus, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
I get up and if I can get to the bus, if the ace is between me and the bus, I'm just moving away from the ace.
Okay. You stumble towards the bus. The ace is nearby. And as you stumble, in the distance, you hear like a motorcycle engine rumble, and the ace turns, and behind you on a hill is a figure on a motorcycle in a helmet. You can sort of see the shape. They have a sort of strange looking helmet on. And the ace turns, abandoning this fight, and runs after the strange figure on the hill. And y'all kind of survive, injured and battered, but you get to make your escape.
Yeah, so sort of just pulling myself up to the bus. Is it safe to assume Alex helps me on?
Oh yeah.
All right.
If you can't catch up with the bus, Alex will jump off briefly to pick Jonah up and
Yeah, no fight there. Jonah's in a lot of pain.
so is
Okay.
Alex, but you wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
So is Eddie, but you wouldn't know it by the cursing.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that Jonah wears his pain even if he doesn't say anything. But yeah, so Jonah points the direction of the stashed getaway vehicles,
Hmm.
because there's safety, and he's going to get people there.
Hmm.
And Alex is going to collapse next to Datu on the bus.
Datu, this whole time, has not said a word, but grips and hugs Alex. And he says one line: "You're all I have left."
I feel the same way.
Do you regret it at all?
Only in so much as it hurt you.
Datu doesn't say anything.
I think if no one has anything else, I think that's where we end tonight. You made it.
All of us, surprisingly.
We didn't die. That's
Oh,
exciting.
we didn't
Yeah,
get
very close.
glad. Oh, I need to
You
add
sure
Jonah's theme to the.
didn't try hard enough not to.
I was trying to not die, and then my dice hate me.
It came
I
down
feel like
to
that's
that
beautiful.
last roll, whether or not Jordan was going to live.
Mhm.
It was part the endurance and part luck.
Yeah,
Passed it and got up, and that the figure on the hill, which for people who were watching last week, is 100% Ganymede, doing their common rider impression on the hill.
Of course they would.
So, yeah, let's do some outros.
Well, that's my cue. Hello, I'm Slay. I have been Eddie McGee, who tried very desperately to possibly die. Who knows? Um, and I am known as Sons of Warvan on Twitter and Blue Sky, where I'm part of a group called Rune and Relic, who is doing a Star Trek campaign later this year. Where we have some other things to announce too that will be further announcements. I don't want to say anything in case any of my friends in the group are watching this show, so I don't want to spoil them. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm doing right now. Let's throw it over to the next person. I forgot who that was.
Hey everyone, my name is Glyza. He, they, she pronouns. Yes, in that order. I do a lot of things on the internet. I play TTRPGs mostly in the TTRPG scene. I write games, I make games, I play in a lot of games. All of this you can find by going to connect.classicalglyza.com, or you can check out my website, Classical Adventures 4.1. I am going to Gen Con. So if you need Gen Con stuff, people, panels, I don't know, maybe consider me. But other than that, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. If you find a classical Glyza, guess what? You have found me. If you do not find a classical Glyza, I suggest you try a little harder.
skill issue.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm like everywhere. Like if you can't find me, that sounds like a you problem and not a me problem.
I love that. Hey everybody, I'm Danny Mendoza. He, him, Danny R Mendoza. Everywhere internet things are found, you just put Danny R, the letter R, Mendoza, anywhere, and I'm there. But Blue Sky is good for following me for TTRPG updates. I am super grateful to have been able to be at this table and play this character. Thank you for having me here. Thank you all of you for the wonderful work you did together here. I can be found here still on Thursdays for a little while longer. until we hit a break, playing Vesson in the Morgan Society at 8 p.m. Eastern. I just am wrapping up Rocket Club, a multi-stage anthology, which is a collaboration of Nerds with Dice with Pocket Dragon Pub, Pantsless Tables, and Streaming Rainbow, where I'm a member of the staff, with M. Hubbard, the creator of that game, and Evil Hat, the publisher of that game, during its open playtest period, which goes to the end of May 2026. So if you're watching this live or before the end of May 2026 and you want to pick up the game for free, you can go to evilhat.com/rocket-club. That's evilhat.com/rocket-club. And you can get 172-page PDF plus supporting materials fully for free. The only thing that they ask, that we ask, that I ask is please give your feedback through the feedback form. You'll be listed as an official playtester and help make this amazing game even better. We have a talkback here for Silent Harvest, the show of Rocket Club that we've done here, coming up on May 31st. There is a talkback for the live stream show that ended 2 nights ago over at Streaming Rainbow called Radical Resonance of Rocket Club, and that talkback is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, May 30th. So feel free to check that out if you'd like. I have a ton of Pride stuff coming up, not just in June, but also in July on all of the channels I mentioned and others, raising money for a ton of incredible causes. So please check those out, give to those causes either way. Been raising some money already with one of those channels for Pride preliminarily. There's another Walking Dead show I'm in, except I play a dog, an actual literal dog with a nobody playbook called Frankie. The show is called The Way We Were. It's on Pantsless Tables. It's every other Friday at noon Eastern. And our next episode is this upcoming Friday, May 29th. If you want to check that out. And we decided there that all of the recaps, so all of the Dearly Departeds, are done by the dog. So if you want to see me do Dearly Departeds every week as a dog, come check that out. I'm also raising money for the Clean Water Fund with Hilarity Save RPG and the show The Valley, which it's an anthology show. I was on one of the episodes of. It was fantastic. That Green thing is an incredible artist running that, assembled an incredible cast for all these shows. It's running through, I want to say, June 10th. Anyway, during that period of time, mine is done. You could look at it on the VOD if you want. The more important thing is, to help raise money, we're offering $30 cameos where I will say anything as anyone. So far, I have read Jabberwocky as an old-timey prospector, and I have performed the Gollum Smeagol dialogue from The Two Towers as Gollum and Smeagol. So if you give $30 to the Clean Water Fund and you want to watch me do something silly, just know that we're going to tell people you're the one who asked me to do it. So if you can live with what you're asking me to do, I trust you, internet. I'm okay with doing it. So for a good cause, if you've got the money, and if not, please amplify. And thanks. Everything else, you could follow my socials.
That brings it to me. This is Hazel.
Hello, Hazel.
And I'm synthetic. You can call me Sin. If you care to, you can find me at Synthetic GM on Twitch and Blue Sky. I don't know why you would want to, but in case you want to, it's there as an option. I have been the ever destructive Alex today. And where can you find me next? Well, next I am on, let's see, the 31st, going to be the Rift of Exposition for Breaking Neon over on Roller's Joint. And that's going to be fun because she just had a moment where she awakened avatar powers and has no idea why. And then never mind, because we're pre-recording on those days. at some point coming up this month, you will be able to catch the next episodes of Fantastic Realms here on Nerds with Dice. Be on the lookout for Nerds with Dice socials for that, because we're doing pre-records for Pride and Juneteenth next month. So our next recorded, like, live episode won't be until the 3rd of July. But the next episode is going to have everybody fleeing the biggest city in the world that they're on, because it was just attacked by a giant tentacle monster. So if you are interested in seeing people run from a kaiju, then Fantastic Realms is your place to catch that action. Other things will be happening, but I can't talk about any of them yet. Just rest assured there are cool things occurring, and I will let people know when I can.
All right, I guess it's my turn to pick up the ball. Hi, I'm Faye, they, them. I've been Jonah, he, him. I don't do much outside of this. I work a lot, but I find time to come hang out at Nerds with Dice and partake because this is awesome people. If you want to follow me on the internet, Feywild Witchling, most anywhere, or some variation. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to take me a little bit. There is quite a bit coming up. But hi, I'm Sophia Olivia Scott. I've been the storyteller for tonight. I'm the founder and chancellor of Nerds with Dice. My pronouns are she, we. Speaking of, this is the last episode of Fields of the Dead before Nerds with Pride in June. All June, raising money for the Trans Latin
For the
Coalition.
trans. No, I mean it's just really so sorry, I should mute myself. It's just really cool when we refer ourselves as the trans because it's like a robot and we're like a company of really cool robots and it's like the Transformers who are also trans. It's great and I have ADHD. I'm just gonna mute myself.
No,
Right now.
you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, raising money for the Trans Latin Coalition. All month, we have help from our friends over at Sword and Key and So Maddie Games. So hopefully we can do really good. We have 14 plus games on Nerds with Dice. We had casting calls for 14. We have some spillover games like Fantastic Realms. We got some other stuff. We also have some stuff that I believe spilled over into July because we just have a lot of games coming for this. A couple of those games are mine that I will be running, so come join us for those. There'll be a Fields of the Dead side story happening there, and I will also be on Sword and Key starting on the 4th. Cass can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but the 4th, I will officially be playing my first ever sad boy. He was always a sad boy, but now he's an out and proud sad boy because we're doing the sequel to the show that we did last year over on Sword and Key under Blue Moon. And I believe it's a Black Sun Rising is what we're going with this year. So we're doing that. We're going 30 years in the future where some fun with some changes. The characters have changed, some of them, especially my character, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Some come join that and help us raise money all month. And I think that is everything. We are going to raid Sincia, who's also going to be in that show on Sword and Key, so you should check that out. And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.